Recursion is a powerful technique used in programming where a function calls itself repeatedly until a specific condition is met. In Python, you can write recursive functions by defining a function that calls itself with modified parameters. Here is an example of a recursive function that calculates the factorial of a given number. In this example, the function factorial takes a parameter n, which is the number whose factorial is to be calculated. The function checks if n is equal to 0, and if it is, returns 1 since the factorial of 0 is 1. Otherwise, it returns n multiplied by the result of calling factorial with the parameter n1. Here is an example of calling this function. This calls the factorial function with an argument of 5, which then calls itself with an argument of 4, then 3, then 2, then 1, and finally 0. Once n is 0, the function starts returning values, and the chain of recursive calls returns the final result, which is the factorial of 5. It's important to note that recursive functions can be very powerful, but they can also be inefficient and may consume a lot of memory if not implemented carefully. Therefore, it's important to test recursive functions thoroughly and ensure that they're optimized for the specific use case.